Okay, I'm just going to try this camera out here and show off some of the things that I made and see how well it does. So, this is from a little set that I made. Let's see how good it can focus. It's little unicorn cupcakes. Then we have these pineapple chocolate, white chocolate chip donuts. Pineapple glaze with white chocolate chips and a little pineapple tuff, which is really cute. This was a fun one. I really enjoyed this one. Got lots of little sprinkles. The cookies are adorable, as you can see. Lighting's not very good here. Let's see. Oh. Okay. See if we can get some better lighting over here. See them better. See how cute they are. I said put 2 or 3 on there. I put a little more on there, but this one turned out really cute. But I like those sprinkles the best. I haven't seen those in a while. The straws are adorable. See down the straw. One thing I'll tell you is I sent some of these already pre-made to my granddaughter. That was not good. She got her straw out and the resin wasn't cured inside. So that won't happen again. We'll make sure that they get cured. This is one of the best sets. This is a sugar scrub. Gets over everything. But it's cute that you can pull that off. Hot glue on there. You can open it up. And it's real sugar scrub inside. So I guess if you just have a little bit to sugar scrub, there you go. Anyway, they were hot glued on, but it didn't stay. Then I have the bath bombs. These are ones that I made. I did not enjoy these. They were not enjoyable. They're just kind of boring. These are what came in the box and the kit, and they are really glued in there. You're not getting those out, not in one piece. Okay. Get all the little legs on there. Here we have the pancake from the Target kit, and then these are from another kit. Let's see, we have another pancake. The original one was supposed to be made like this. Blueberry pancakes, which was very fun, but I wanted to do something different, which is why I did lots of fruit on there. One thing about these kits is that you will likely have a lot of leftovers. We're going to go over here. I didn't make these. These are some that I bought, but I made all of these others. This was also a really cute one. Now, oops, that one's not glued on, or it came off. So you can see that I placed each sprinkle individually, and this white stuff here is almost like real icing. It takes 24 hours to dry. Look how cute they turned out. They turned out really cute. I like them. Teeny tiny little cupcakes. No, you can't eat them. Now let's see what we have over here. We have a salad. I enjoyed making the salad. That this is a extra pieces that I had that I decided to make a salad. And don't it look very cute? It's like a real salad to me. Then these drinks, well, I forget what they call them now, but I made these. Little pineapple slices. And we've got the dinosaur. And when we bought the all of these, we got the box free that they came in, and inside the display came with these little things inside their piñata. So I thought they'd look cute on some extra little cupcakes that we had. Actually, they weren't extra, they were just another kit. That was a duplicate. Okay, so there we go. Whoops, I won't show that one yet. It's this one. Has some more of those dinosaurs on it. Some eggs. Very, very cute. We have this table. It's not glued on yet, but it has the birthday cake. And the bag. The bag has candies in it. Pretend candies, not real candies. See? Pretend candies. And this one, bag from the dinosaur, also has pretend candies in its bag. Sugared pretend candies. If you got other ideas that you'd use these little party bags for, let me know. They're really cute. And the price, 49 cents. I love it. Okay, so we'll set these over here. Get them out of the way. We'll show this here, which is the piñatas. So we have the rainbow piñata. It's filled with some candies. We have the dino, which has candies. And we have the watermelon, which also has candies in it. It's a little compartment that you can dump them in or take them out of. So that is those. Here's some pink party bags that we have. And I've used only one of the 4 that they come with. So I'm not sure what I'll do with all those. There we go. Some more cupcakes, the watermelon cupcakes that I wanted to add some more fruit to. So I added extra fruit. Strawberries and blueberries. Pineapple. Here is some more. Pineapple raspberry on the watermelon cupcakes. Then we have the birthday one, which comes with a slice of cake from the other birthday cake that I have here. Where's this birthday cake? That came with a slice out. This birthday cake table comes with a little skirt that you put around it. But that's what this one looks like. These are from another set. Little plants. They have teeny tiny little flies on them. Thoroughly enjoyed this. This is my favorite plant, which I really would like to get some more, or get one. Last one died. I'm not very good with plants, but maybe not this time. Anyway, let's go over here. Don't know if you've seen this table or not. We have this table, a little video giving the Alice in Wonderland vibes. My granddaughter wants this one, so I have to make sure all the resin, even the resin inside there, the teapot, is nice and cured. But I think it turned out fantastic. I just love it. Love the little drink me labels. Okay. This is the kit that come with the frosting I talked about. And it was a fun little kit to do. So if you want to know what this kit is, I'll put it down in the description so that you can get one of these. I enjoyed this one because you could be more creative with the frosting, whipped topping, or whatever you want it to be. Turned out really well. I like that. And I had a lot left over that I was able to use for some of the other miniatures that I do. Like that one back there, that was my favorite. Now we're going to get out the Honeydukes trolley. And this is the Honeydukes trolley. Came with a lot of boxes. They're empty. There's nothing in them, so I don't have any frogs. So I have to go get the little kits, the little balls, the capsules, and I might be able to do some little frogs. Some sprinkles, and whatever those were called. Just a really cute little setup. Little bags. Absolutely adorable little bags. But that's the trolley, and it actually works. These wheels aren't turning very well, but maybe they're not supposed to. Maybe just those. There we go. There's the trolley. So cute. Alright, now I'll put that back over here. I'll bring some pieces that we have done, or I have done, over here. This is a shrimp cocktail from another kit that I did. This was really fun. I've taken these and I've UV lighted them, and I put them outside. So they should be all nice and cured. Not sure what these are called, but they're cute. Fruit kebabs. It has another name, I don't know. But they are adorable. Okay, moving on. We have the hot dogs, bacon wrapped hot dogs. Put this back. Bacon. I found it was easier just to put the bacon on top because I could not, for the life of me, wrap that hot dog with that piece of bacon. But that was the best that I could do. See, there's a lot of hot glue because I've hot glued it in the container, hot glued it on the paper. Of course, this one didn't stick, which is why it's loose. This is the hot dog. Very cute. Okay. These are the Rice Krispie treats. Wasn't real happy about the way they turned out. They don't seem bumpy enough to me. They seem too smooth. So maybe less of the mixed resin next time. If I have another one next time. But they're still cute. You get the idea of what they are, I guess. Okay. And then we have these, I guess are called baguettes. Little croissants with a syrup and almond slices on it. Snack time, I guess. Then we have the Cocoa Pops, which I did not enjoy making these. I should have done it like I've seen some others where they just put the crust on top, but I did not enjoy making these. There's a little face there and you can't see it. But that's the Cocoa Pops. Okay, we have this blueberry raspberry shake or whatever it is. It's cute. Cute little straw. And like I said, make sure that you put it in the sun or something for under UV light and make sure it's done all the way through. Leave it be to a child to teach you something like that. But I'm glad that I learned that. This is a strawberry banana smoothie. That's what these are, smoothies. Okay, this is some kind of little boba drink. It's got hot glue on it. It's cute. It's a little teddy bear. I have some extra teddy bears that we got in duplicates that I haven't decided what to do with yet. But then we have the watermelon sorbet. This was a fun one to do. This is a drink. I forget what they call it. There's ice in the bottom. It's not resined, so it kind of gives a little bit of a look of a movement. So I have these snow cones, cherry snow cones. Very realistic. Love the spoons they come with. And I believe the grape snow cones. Probably could have used less resin and got them a little more chunkier like these. So this was a better one. This one turned out better than this one. I used too much of the resin on this one. Just the perfect amount on that one. Okay, so now we have these strawberry blueberry pops. I learned that putting hot glue on this plastic will crack it, so don't use hot glue on there. These are what they look like. I had 2 of those. Very cute. And we had the mango strawberry. And I tried to make it look like it was melting just a little bit. Around here in Texas, you gotta eat those cold things really quick, or they will melt on you. I have another set of those, which I did not do that with on here. But they turned out very cute. Okay, now we have the grilled corn. Turned out pretty good. Not sure what the green stuff is. Some kind of herb that you'd put on there, I guess. I wouldn't. I would leave it just as it is. Then we have chicken noodle soup. Now I like this one. I love the fact that it's got real noodles in there. Well, they're not real, but they look like they're real. And I have a bunch left over. So that's a fun one. Then we have the dragon bowls. And I had 2 sets of those, so you can see how different I did those. One has a lot of blueberries in it, and this one doesn't. But I let this resin sit upside down so you can see how much redder it is if you let the colors drain to the top. It's really cute. A little granola cereal thing. Okay, then we have the meatball sub. Looks like your average meatball sub. We're almost done. We have just these last ones for this video. The BLT. Now they had done it where they left the one piece off on the side, and I could have done that, but I really love the tomatoes and how everything came together on there. It's very cute, very cute. And these bagel locks. Never heard of them before, but these salmon pieces are really nice. Bagels look good. Like tapers, I guess that's what they are. And let's see, we've got this green tea, or whatever it is. Something like that. Got little ice cubes in there. Straw. It said you want to make sure you put it in sunlight so that's in the middle will get nice and cured, because children will find a way to get into these things if they can. They got to figure out how they work. And that's okay. We want them to figure out how they work. But there you go. Look at all the ice in that little tea. I got the little sunny funnies and games on their newspaper. I got these little baguettes, or whatever you would call them. They turned out very cute. Very nice. I like them. Then we have eclairs with chocolate chips. This one didn't stick in there, the glue. You can see what it looks like. And I've hot glued all these down, but obviously the hot glue doesn't always stick. Now these are very cute. I really like these. These were fun. It has a little handmade by, and you can write on there grandma or whoever. These little, I've got them hot glued in, little cookies, raspberry cherry or something. Little double layered cookies. And those look really nice. I like those. Now let's see. We have two more. We have these birthday cookies. They turned out pretty good. Like I said, I had them hot glued in, but they didn't stay. Here's the back side with a little hot glue on it. Oops. And what I can do is just hit it with the heat gun and that'll be back in there. Put it just like that. I'll put a little more glue on it. Alright, the last one in this lot is this one. This is the s'mores. You can see the little tiny chocolate bar. Let's see if we can focus in. It's got a little chocolate sauce, so it kind of looks like it's melted. But there's a little chocolate bar in there. Whoops, whoops. And a marshmallow. Marshmallow. A little chocolate bar in there. What I could do is take an extra chocolate bar and break it up and hot glue pieces of it. That's what it looks like on top. That's the little hot glue, or the chocolate bar. I have another bar up there so I can put the piece on top of each one, and you would get the idea. Or leave one of these crooked sideways. So if I ever had a second one, that's what I would do. I would leave these off sideways. But anyway, that is my miniatures. This is what I do to keep me busy. I enjoy it. And these can go in any of the doll houses that I've made in the past. Or any of the miniature kitchens. But this is my latest and most enjoyable craft so far. I hope you like it. Very cute. Back there you can see all the leftovers that I have. There's a bunch of leftovers there. There's a bunch in the fridge. So we can open the fridge. Bunch of leftovers in the fridge. Lots of fruit in there. Meat. I love my fridge. It's very cute. Try something new. You never know. You might enjoy it.